Hello, my name is Martin Orlando, and welcome to my hobby YouTube channel. Today I will talk about the inspiration for my first book, The Maze of Anything. To all my elementary school teachers from Berkeley Township, New Jersey, they inspired and somehow managed to teach their students in the troubling times of the early 70s. The field trips, the plays, the activities, and the writing to a pen pal all inspired me to write this book. I'm going to show you some of my class pictures. Starting with 4th grade, I went to Berkeley Township Schools, Bayville, New Jersey. My 4th grade teacher was Kenneth Baxter, and the principal was Richard Koenig. This is my 4th grade class picture, and right in the corner here, there's Mr. Baxter. He inspired all his children, and he was very knowledgeable. He was he knew a lot of different subjects. And there I am right there in the red suit. I remember some of the field trips we went on to. We went up north of New Jersey to check out some of the Indian burial grounds and how because we had social studies and we talked about the Mohicans and the Iroquois Indians and New Jersey and New York. So we went up there for a field trip and we checked out some of the burial grounds and the inspiration of how things underground, kind of inspired me to write the book a little bit, The Maze of Anything. There was also some activities we did, and I had in science class, I won I had a science fair just for participating in the science fair. A lot of the kids had different science projects, unlike the one in my book where I just talked about the solar system. That was the kind of the one that I did for the science project. I had an extra planet in there, but I was saying that was the one of the asteroids in between Mars and Jupiter. Kids kind of laughed and said, well, no, there's not 11 planets, So it was a fun little project. I remember that. Let's see, anything else? We had a couple of field trips, but I don't remember much. I was an audiovisual representative where we did show off movies for different things that we were talking about in school, and I won that award too. You can see how old these awards are. Okay, well, that was pretty much 4th grade. Some of the kids in the class, there's Eric Tolbert. This kid's name was Johnny. Let's see. I'm going to say his name was Kenneth. Actually, I knew her later in life at one of the retail stores that I worked at. I think her name was Claudia. I don't remember. Could be wrong. This is Scotty. He had a farm nearby, like a farmer's market type of thing. Let's see. I want to say Lenny, Lori, the two Loris, Lori Fry and Lori Gale. Okay, and that's some of the memories I remember. This is Bernard. He lived across the street from where I lived. That was 4th grade. And let's see, 3rd grade, I had Mrs. Steinmetz. And this is my 3rd grade. There's Mrs. Steinmetz right there. Let's see. I remember this is the year I wrote to a pen pal. The whole class had to write, and she sent them out to the pen pals, and we got letters back. Didn't write to the pen pal back again because I never did get a letter from a pen pal. That's how I wrote that into the story. Let's see. There was 2 Henrys. Joyce. There I am right there. There's another John. Stephanie. There's Johnny again. And there's Lori Fry. I had her in 3rd grade too. Let's see, any field trips? We actually went to the Garden State Arts Center one year. We went to see Cinderella there at the Garden State Arts Center. It's like a amphitheater out in kind of like the garden area of the New Jersey. Very green. Let's see. Other activities, we had this reading thing where we had to read a book and then you get your name on this inchworm that was around the whole class. So reading books was a major thing that year. Let's see. We did a lot of activities. Christmas, we made those kind of linked up construction paper things. They were like, you put on garland on the Christmas tree. I remember that. All right, 2nd grade, I had Mrs. Arlene Schloman. And this was the 2nd grade class. There's Mrs. Schloman up here. There was teacher's pet, Dawn. She used to have a big bag of candy all the time and selling her candy. Made everyone's teeth rot out. Let's see. There was Philip. I think this is Robert. Michelle. Henry. I don't remember very much of the... There's this girl with red hair. Her name is Jill or June. I don't remember. She used to always follow me around. There I am. Very shy. Mrs. Schloman got me out of my shyness in 2nd grade, kind of. She took me out of that speech class I was in for quite a while. I was roaming the hallways, and I remembered coming out of speech class, I went right to the nurse's office because I smelt coffee going on in there. So I was just walking the hallways. Then I finally made it to class that day. But she said I needed to come out of that speech class and just go into the classroom. So I was shy at first. And she got me out of my shyness in that year. We also went to a field trip. I want to say we went to Philadelphia and we saw the Liberty Bell. I could be wrong. I remember also the firemen came one day and they were showing us how they do their job. They brought in cookies, orange juice. They showed fire safety and all stuff like that. Roll on the floor when, get onto the floor as you're trying to get out of a burning building and stuff like that. Let's see. Other activities, we did a lot of Christmas decorations and stuff. I remember taking pine cones and then spray painting them with glitter or putting glitter on them, then shellacking them. I remember a lot of things like that. We made Christmas wreaths and all kinds of Christmas things. Easter, we did chocolate eggs, and she took coconut, instant mashed potatoes, and all kinds of stuff. We mixed it all together and covered them with chocolate, and there were little chocolate eggs, and that was for Easter. We did a lot of things for, Valentine's Day was another one. I gave Valentine's Day cards out to everyone, things like that. The whole class did. Okay, that's second grade. And going back to first grade, I had Mrs. Frankowitz. Everyone called her Frankenwitch. There's the class. There's Mrs. Frankowitz. Michelle was in there. Philip. Johnny. There's I am and Scotty. Let's see, Joyce. Lori. Fry and Lori Gale. I don't remember some of these kids, but I don't remember the rest. Let's see, first grade. A little more of a blur. I don't remember much. Inspiration on this class was I went in the hallways a couple of times. Ran out of class and I was acting like I was in a maze. Turn left, turn right type of thing. I went out of the school and principal caught me and brought me back into class. And I remember that. I remember we did some activities. We learned that the Indians had wigwams and teepees and stuff like that. So we did kind of, I had to design a wigwam, and then I had it in a bag, and some kid kicked my project and it was all in pieces. So I put it to school like that, and it was like, some real exciting thing like that happened, I remember. But anyway, let's see, we did have a play this year, and it was, we did How Much Is That Doggy in the Window, we did. And this is the play, the stage. And I remember being one of the dogs that were in the window. I was all dressed in a dark brown outfit. And that was fun. Trying to remember anything else. We didn't do much activities. I remember Mrs. Frankowitz had a lot of issues. She had substitute teachers a lot, so we had a lot of substitute teachers. Okay, well, that's it. Those teachers were the inspiration for writing this book, The Maze of Anything, which the sequel will be coming out soon. You can pre-order it. It's A Maze Behind a Doubt. That's my new book. It's a sequel to this first book. And my books are available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books. The digital versions you can get also. So order online through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple. And thanks for watching. And subscribe to my channel and you'll get more hobby stuff. So have a good day and thank you.